Okay, welcome back to some more Eiyuu Senki. So, I think where we last left off was we were starting to invade the USA. Fortunately, the USA, the fight against them isn't too long because all they really have after you conquer the Native Americans are like 4 cities: Salt Lake City, Kansas City, Chicago, and New York. I'm pretty sure Chicago's not a way over. Not just they really horribly designed North America's geography, because I don't know why the Great Lakes are all the way to the east when they should be like right around here or something. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Then again, this isn't a geography game, but oh well. I like seeing attention to detail, but there's some detail, it's just not all accurate, obviously. But enough nitpicking, let's go ahead and beat some heads in, I guess. So, I think we know we don't want to see your tits for YouTube's sake. I think for the sake of doing missions here, we can't do this one because we don't have, literally, they give you this event, this hanging out at the glacier event up in Anchorage in Alaska, when you don't even have enough commanders who can satisfy the climbing requirement for it. Because all you really have are you know, all the heroes that you have who have any kind of climbing skill at all are Alexander, who's we've already used, and she's down here. She has climbing skill, and so does I think Geronimo. Do we already use her too? Yeah, Geronimo. Those two are the only ones you have right now who have any sort of climbing skill. The other ones you can get from in Montezuma from the Aztecs and Hui, whatever the Inca leader's name is. That name is really confusing. Incan names are just confusing in general. Not so are the Aztecs, but whatever. I digress. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this event because this just popped up, so may as well. I don't know what to expect, so let's put in Marco Polo and Ishikawa Goemon. Actually, is this the event where you can't use Cook? Let's see. Okay, no, you still can. Good. Alright, so we should have brought in more swordsmen, because obviously they're all melee units. So bringing along Marco Polo wasn't actually the best idea. But that's alright. We'll put Lubu in here, and put these two as such. Yeah. Actually, no, we'll put it that way. And then Cook can stay right there, and Magellan can stay right here. Magellan is going to be really useless, because once all the enemies move up to the front, she can't hit anything. So she's, I don't know what we're really going to use her for, once everyone actually gets into position. Bringing along Marco Polo, it wasn't exactly the smartest decision that we could have made, but it's alright. I think Goemon. See, I want to assume she can one-shot one of these girls in the back here, but I'm not sure if she can. Pretty sure she can. Oh, she gets like a crit something, and obviously that changes things a little bit. Landlubber pirate. This should finish her off, yes. Go ahead and snipe the landlubber pirate. I like her name. One-shotted, just what I like to see. Not much damage. Magellan sucks. We'll actually have Marco Polo wait, because never mind. Guess not. The ice sword? Nah. Nope. Why use the ice sword? We can just, you know, crit them with your normal attack, right? Okay, skip that. Okay. And this is a 2-part battle, apparently. So, yeah, Cook is really scared of ghosts, not surprisingly. Hey, but thank God we brought along Marco Polo. Hey. Unfortunately, she just doesn't have a lot of defense. So, yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Because if we put her in the front row by herself, regardless of whether or not she's effective against the hammer units, they're still going to do her, you know, a really bad one. So let's shove in Joan of Arc in front row with her. And should I just do it like that, I guess. And we'll put Boo Boo there, and we should be good to go. Okay. Who's up first? Wounded Ghost? Let's do it. Nice. Marco Polo comes in clutch. This one's gonna be a tough nut to crack. He's got 8 defense. They're all targeting Marco Polo. This is bad. Quick time. Why not? We're all in position anyway. Wait, -30 for everyone, and you can see how the meter kind of changes. Magellan. Let's see if she can finish off Filthy Ghost. Yes, she can. Shivering. That guy's using Dive Impact on a guy, or not a guy, a girl whose unit is not very affected at all from that. That's fucking weird. Nice. Critted him anyway. Fuck you, bitch. Crit him again with 1337. Alright. Let's go ahead and move Cook down there. Not that it'll do much. Oh, this sucks. Didn't do much damage, thankfully. At least Magellan's one redeeming factor is the fact that she has 8 defense, which is very weird for a cannon unit, but that's okay, whatever. So this is still technically YouTube safe, but you can obviously see what they're going for here. You Japanese people. Technically not an HCG, because it's still YouTube safe, but ugh, I'm still really tempted to just edit that out, because it's kind of obvious what they were trying to go for there, but that aside. And let's take a look at our troops here. So we have enough troops to invade one more time and still repel another one of America's invasions. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what's in store for us here. Not too many troops actually, which is kind of surprising. The problem is that anyone we put in the middle row is gonna be screwed because they've stacked all their gun units right in the middle. So naturally, the best idea for this is to have a really tanky Lancer unit, because Lancer units are not weak to gunmen, or gunwomen in this case. So we'll put Benkei in the front. We will also put in Kamehameha in the back as well. So they can only really shoot these two. Benkei's gonna be tanking a lot, because obviously Benkei's the only one who can be reached by all 3 of them, whereas only Alfred can reach Kamehameha. So to this effect, we will deploy Tutankhamun. Is Ashoka, is the Throne News good against the gunmen? No, they're not, unfortunately. So, put in Shishiwangdi because she has an extended reach with her Enchanted Blade. And, also put in Vlad Tepes, because why not? And Hiraga Gennai? Should we? Or should we put in, Sensa? I'll put in Sensa. Not really much of a point in putting in, Hiraga Gennai if the only unit that she's effective against is the Washington magician unit. Kind of funny to say that. Nice. We'll attack Doc Holiday because so that we can weaken her, so that she can't do as much damage as she would normally do to Benkei. Let's see. We will attack Alfred. Why not? Attack Doc Holiday. She should die. Yes, she did. Good. Tutankhamun will heal Benkei. Even though she's only lost a little bit of troops, it's still important. It's still good to probably heal them up anyway, because you never know when they're gonna, you know, take a really bad hit and suddenly be like one shot away from death now. Oh god, that's Grand Cross. That's bad. And she goes really quick too. Let's see how much attack does she have? 4. Okay, it's not that bad. So she won't do too much. Assuming she doesn't get any criticals, that is. So she only dealt from like 200 to like 400 for flat, I guess. Now would be a really good time for a Sanctuary, but unfortunately we just barely don't have enough Brave to use her Sanctuary skill. That would be really useful. I really don't want to advance because all these let's see if we can select these. All these terrain debuffs give -2 defense, which means if we advance first, that means that this Nicholas gunwoman is going to pretty much wreck both Kamehameha and Benkei, because her defense drops down to 6. It wouldn't matter too much, but I kind of fuss over those kinds of things. Whatever, we'll fucking man up and fucking do it, I guess. Fucking man up. Yeah, it didn't do too much anyway. Let's see, well, if we advance, where will our position be? Should probably attack Washington now that I think about it. Yeah, that would have probably been a better idea. We're actually going to advance, and then we're going to use Kamehameha's Needle Rush on Washington to guarantee ourselves a kill. There we go. Do note that every one of my units is standing on the terrain debuff, which is pretty funny. Thankfully it doesn't matter. And Kansas City is ours. So naturally Oda Nobunaga really likes going up against Billy and Columbus because they're both gun users like her. I don't know what she meant, what Oda Nobunaga meant by calling Kublai Khan 3rd generation. That kind of goes over my head. Yes, Kamehameha has a bad habit of launching herself into the air and landing right on top of people. Mostly Chihaya, but hey. No one questions that, it's anime. Who the fuck questions that? Hi, Columbus. Alright, so this is kind of threatening because they've got Morton who has 3k troops and Benjamin who's got 2k, 2.5k rather. Weird that Lewis and Benjamin, okay? You have English, or you have male names. Well, I guess you could say that about every single other person here who, they all have male names, you know, except for Himiko, obviously, because she's the only naturally female one. Actually, Joan of Arc was female too. Let's see, let's actually go through the list here. Who was originally female to begin with? Not too sure. I know Kamehameha was male. Joan of Arc was female. Goemon was male, I'm pretty sure. Marco Polo was definitely male. Himiko was female originally. Not too sure about Ino Tadakata because I'm not really too up to date with my medieval Japanese history stuff. I think that's about it. Maybe Toshizo? I don't know, but she's a generic commander, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't really know. In any case. So, yeah. This is gonna suck because only our throwing units are not that vulnerable to them. But then again, they don't do attribute damage against them too. So, ugh. This is gonna suck really bad now that I think about it. Yeah, I gotta get a nice pose. Excuse me. Sure, I guess. It's just a matter of how the battle order falls into place. Alright, good. We go first, which means we can plan our attacks accordingly. Who can we attack first? Thankfully, they're all standing on the environmental debuffs, or the mud -2 defense thing, so they're going to be really weak. Who should we attack first? Benjamin, maybe? 2k, okay. We could have just used him to one-shot one of the other ones. Rip them. Shoot, just one-shot. Okay. Alright, Yoshitsune. Let's see what you're up to. I don't know if Ino Tadakata can one-shot Benjamin. We'll try it. Okay, good, she did. Let's go ahead and bombard, don't know who we should bombard, really. Morton, I guess? Sure, why not? That did a chunk of damage. Healing, we don't need to use healing. Let's try attacking East Lake. And Meteor Strike. I think Meteor Strike's gonna be way too much overkill for East Lake. Will this one-shot? I'm not really confident in, yeah, let's just Meteor Strike this bitch, just in case. Boom. Yeah, it wouldn't have one-shot if I didn't use Meteor Strike, so it's a good thing I did. Look at them all spamming their skills. And they get to use them right afterwards. Okay. Fucking assholes. So this is gonna be a bit of damage, yeah, 800, because it's a double damage attack. And this is Grand Cross, so it just hits everyone. This is where having Tutankhamun is kind of useful because she can just place down Sanctuary and BAM! Really wish I had Sumigane no Tachi right now. Just wipe them all, wipe the floor with all these bitches. God, that wouldn't have felt good. Oh right, she's not in range anymore. Fuck, I don't know. Just finish that girl off, I guess. Not gonna use that. Should I? Fuck it, whatever. Kill this bitch. Kaboom. 3k with a crit. Let's see. Heal up Chihaya because he's the most injured. And this should one-shot. Oh, no, never mind. Did one-shot. Nearly did, with a crit. Damn. Alright, so, now that it's a new turn, let's go ahead and save here. And when we come back, we will finish the conquest of America. So stick around, stay tuned.